I mean, those are the golden oldies because it's like we only do the golden oldies that Vigen. Vigen said it first. We're talking about Vigen here. Begin. And what's more, we have Hesadat. Bon Lasse, which is it's like calling everybody Josquat one name. It's like, hey, you, I think you're related to our monkeys. Probably. And so that's why the only thing we orate is for preschool while the marathoning is Dubai Mamma Mia's cookies. Religion, alcohol, language is destination to the mountaintops, not a destination itself. But seriously, my son totally wants to cash out. My son could have twins. My son could have identical twins, all kinds of twins. That's why he talks to the parrot, to all the aunties. It's like, grab the phone from everybody. It's like, nobody else wants to listen. It's like, somebody eventually will have some mercy on my son's muscles. It's like, nobody else cares. It's like, that's why he likes the Vuvuzela. It's like, for love of God, it's like, my son never got some time to practice saxophone. It's like, God forbid, like, it goes uninterrupted for a few seconds. That's why he juggles a bunch of flip phones until there's some time to be a housewife keeping, housewife desperados keeping. That's a balla, desperado. But in a very bold human still watching the racket sports open competition wipe out the earth. Pretty Parisian still. So you can still sell the golden only bankable source of income, lemonade and Stacy's Mom Dance Mom competition cookies. But nothing else sells. Like that stuff is like popcorn tethered to your head. And then my son can get busy getting jiggly with it, really. I mean, he does drive his dating Javuzina, licking fusicular passions. And everything's really well thought out. And he's really good at reacting to all kinds of fancy uterus humans. It's like he's really good with syllables, like donkey can talk. It's like, oh yeah. Syllables are very easy. That's why his first child's got to be with his own numismatic progeny. So it's not assumed he has any Achilles heel for any uterus humans. He doesn't like any uterus humans. Or any other humans for that matter. Like Japanish humans who live in skyrise amphipods, sleeping bags, skyrises that only fit one human. Because at least bears don't make lists and start chasing you around for no reason when you're working out. So it makes no sense. It's like a syllable is enough to get these people chasing you. It's like, and yeah, those skyrises are really cool. They only fit one human. And the uterus humans, future mother got a child. Probably might get clingy if they have a baby in their own uterus. That's why for the first child, it's like, my son's going to get that out of his system first, like having a first child with Michael Jordan. Because he wants those balls more than any other uterus human. He definitely fondles the chest hair. The manta ray chest hair, like Michael Jackson selfies, like, he fondles it. It's like a manta ray. It's like, it's fluffy and he likes it. Loca, loca, loca. Looks like a manta ray, and then it's like, oh yeah, where it gets ethnic. It's like this part, and it's like a little tail. There's a little tail, it's like, very curious. And like it goes down to his, middle of the yeast of the bread. And there are Unani, Hot Sauce Orchestra, Louisiani, I mean, he tries all the possible permutation and combinations of claw, large numbers, guitar chords, guitar hero, and comparing the instruments. the waste man's mitochondria progeny gets loose from the herd to a baby, a surrogate child. I mean, there's no body contact. It's in a petri dish. It's like love is blind or something. I mean, my son is practically blind as it is. Man, then they can really have fun playing with the Lego parts and playing a bit of Michael Jordan's booty inside. It's like, oh yeah. Thanks for the playing of blueberry dancing, the sound of Kuna Blue Dance Pyramids. That's kind of like adopting, right? Fashion accessory 1, meeting fashion accessory 2. Suggestions for figure drawing. I don't know, what kind of reasons? I guess there's a eel, like, no one's not kind of progeny might think it's very eely, but it's really not. All the cool kids are doing it. And, it's like a... It's like some of the common reasons why uterus humans may not consider doing a surrogate child, really. Probably nobody really knows. My son's actually quite a ballin', really. He actually is amazing at racket sports. He's got a really good muscle memory. He's not on the face and voice idolized in competitions. He just eats popcorn for that. Because the salad dressing definitely does not get any younger with time, really. You know, we don't mention the age. The paradox of choice, people of color luring you with oh goody tennis angle presa, yeah, one of the upper sounds. And it's not nice, really. It's not fair. It's not nice. You know, mama's mitochondria progeny doesn't wander all over the in vitro fertilization menu and not consider my son's rice. Karaoke, so no restaurants go broken. Tourist divers and boots are crowding around the world. That's why it's gotta be in racket sport. So it's like racket sport rallies make it redundantly self-evident. Oh! My son totally remembers. There's documentaries of all the villages in Persiatic hotlands where there's one external phallus human who has many uterus humans who they share a skyrise with. That's called a greenhouse. خانه سبز هر روز مادر خانه سبز آرچه های قربت سهراب سپهری مرگ گاهی ودگا می نوشد and so on. اوز موسیقی this DC polo pie is really wondering if it will cow pie. Will a cow pie kitchen perfect tidy? You don't really know. It's like worth a try, really. There's a really cool documentary. It's like basically, they just have a piece of land, and then the external fatter human, it just takes turns knocking on random doors in the small, very grounded, humble, haunting his sounds, miniature Japanese skyrise. And it's like, I just want to get jiggly if you're up for it. And, one of his rally uterus humans just accept me. So they go for it. That's really the old version of it. It's like, now we call that racket sports, ping pong, tennis, half cynical, sin badminton, badminton, and then very minute. That's been a minute. But that's still okie dokie too. That's not as good as racket sports. Racket sports is a more broad fishing net. I mean, those guys is like, they start with limiting themselves to 4 uterus humans, future mother of their children. And then they work their way up from after 4. They're like, okay, now show you are productive enough to have more than 4 uterus humans, to have rallies with, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shows. Ping pong, tennis, half cynical, sin badminton. Badminton is very strong, open competition. Free love. We're the most free love market economy. Messi, Ronaldo hypothesis still goes. But it's very good. That's just one of the documentaries. You just got like some kind of a video of people just booty belly dancing. Is like, that's what Chaim was talking about. It's like, that's youth immortal. He's just drinking that deep and he's just like staying young. That was basically the ending of the documentary. It's like, wow, it's like, very good. It's like some massive family he's got. It's like he's got tons of children. It's like, but there's a whole system for why that one human was considered to be more productive and have a lot more child and stuff. I mean, his blobfish was probably in demand by all the aunties. They make it rain, for every day is a new day, may every new day be no rules. It's all in the Castegori, with an Atari joystick, shifting a good clutchagori, shifting a long time with guitar chords, heroes, dynasties, always try to fill racket sports with regrets. Saying, but did you actually enjoy the rally? Did you actually enjoy the rally? No, I didn't enjoy it. Now that you mention it, it's like, I don't enjoy anything. I didn't enjoy that. I don't even like this purse. Won't be shopping. Lee, I know this. I know Michael Jackson. This whole family. It's like, they don't like competing daycares. You know, Michael Jackson was doing it very transparently. He's like, not sticking to any musical genres. He was just being an auctioneer. He literally put some really high prices on just pieces of crap. He just saw around the world. He's like, no, I'm going to make this ridiculously expensive. Like, that makes no sense. How do you do that? Why are people buying it? Oh my God, he's disrupting the flow of economy. By design with flawless. Dakari! Like, and so it's like, wow, who knows? Like, he's probably trying to get some kind of a daycare island where he just wanted to make tons of babies and pump them around the world. Like some sort of a different branch of the whale nursery. I mean, his dance was too contagious. And that's why there's gremlins under your bed. You say there, I'm Michael Jackson. I just want to have a surrogate baby. Don't want to do it. If you don't brush it. All the numbers like candy progeny. That's why you should brush it. I use Father's face to remind everybody, this is what happens if you like tamarind too much. Instead, there's too much of a good thing. I mean, that guy, he should have used some sort of a cheapo way that was cleaning his teeth at the same time, or some kind of mouthwash. Like, why is that stuff expensive? His sisters took a little bit too, actually, when he was selling it. Like, these people are like, they're babies. They're not babies, they're crybabies. It's like, fathers, like, you just throw a ball in between them, then they totally do time work and chase each other. It's hilarious. Yeah, that's happened. And that's why we're not talking about anybody except On Sia Chandelier Grapes. Because they are so vain, everything is about them. It's 100% valid. Everybody else, we're not sure. And so on. Pretty good though. I mean, fajer is not a good sport, so we don't take risks. I mean, an empty cardboard box falls on fajer's head and he just flips out. And that's just an empty cardboard box. He just flips out. He's like, no way, no way. Somebody's trying to, no way. He's just like, I love boxing. I was waiting for this opportunity. He's nuts. He's like that nuts from Ice Age film Squirrel Nuts. We're talking to the parrot from all the aunties. No, it's not a kind of Fando, this is not about anybody. We're just being spelling for sake of spelling. But that's a really good documentary. It's like, it makes no sense. It's like, that man, he's a cheaper by the dojo's end. It's like he had a couple of babies and he's just coasting. And all he does is just watch the Buddha belly dancing uteruses. And he just gets jiggly. Yalla! Oh my god, right? It's like, I totally love how you do that. It's so ethnic. It's like, one thing my mama is so insatiable for immortality. God. Human personality. Fuck. It's like, human personality. Fuck. You should brag about some of all the amazing uterus humans in the family. Those people are amazing. And leave my son alone. It's like, I'm not like my one singular mom. I'm not gonna change my son with a hookah hose. Sometimes I do. And that's why my son still has his unibrow. Oh. He's still got a unibrow with all the nephews and nieces who kept their unibrow. And all they say is, Bismillah, astaghfirullah, we will not let it go, let it go, let it go. Yeah. What are you thinking about now? Bitch. Like, oh yeah, I saw those Buddha belly dancers and now I'm thinking about it. I'm really all spelled out to me at this point. It's like, I'm grasping out tonight. Like, this is usually the point people like nap time. My son has more than 20 kilometers inside of him though. In his 60% of the time it works. Every time. 60% of the time my son has a face for radio. Every time. He's like a lizard, really. It's nuts. That's why he doesn't like snakes. Snakes remind him too much of himself. They're too gentil. They just lay there. They're like, okay, food comes near me. I guess I'll eat a little bit. Oh, now I'm going to go back to just getting jiggly with it. But that's a good documentary. And there's more documentaries of all the people who just have more than 4 uterus future mother of their child. That's why we really want to start with a really golden orderly. It keeps the price value up. You know, that's why we're like, okay, we're still going to keep trying to stay virgin. We're going to stay virgin until one of the orchestra musical instrument procreating uterus humans gets loose from the herd, you know? Those people, oh my god, like, they definitely know how to get on the ride. They're really cool. And, they always keep the, if there is other rallies, which hopefully they are very open-minded, they always keep it very dressed, classy, dance, cheesy, like K-pop, and it's like, you totally can't feel your face when it does smash where you're saying Boba Pala. Or you like it? Or you like it? Oh, pump up the volume, 4 amperes. More than that. It's like, you're so vain. It's like, my son sits on his hand, so he thinks every contingency is about him. Somebody's touching him. He's so vain. Let's go, yeah. Oh my goodness. It's pretty cool though. His chest hair looks like a mantle. Right, what else? Why is everything so complicated? Apparently these forms of communication are not reaching their destination points. Or maybe they are, but like, how does this thing work? Yeah, at this point it's like we hotline bling like this. If you are among the hotline bling from human child at heart, you can cost a price big out of phone book, not phone books. Det olmida måste sjåle zärda med för med att oh yeah, that's very good. So if it's a teleprompter, we can totally practice like whatever chords they like, really. It's messed up. It's like, it's only 9 months. It's like, how hard can it be carrying a baby? Usually as humans, they just like being drama queens, really. It's like, they don't know how hard it is for the extended side of humans in their families. It's like, nobody cares, really. Nobody cares about honey and schwarz who can't emoji read no Buddha. That's why seeing the Seattle films makes sense. I mean, it's like, it's a petri dish baby. It's like, it's pretty much an adopted baby, really, once you mix it with everybody else. First, you want to get